Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly Oracle forecast. I'm Rachel Chamley. I'm an intuitive life coach and I use cards every single day. So I pull cards for myself every morning to give me insights, downloads, to get me out of my own head and actually hear what my higher self and my angels and guides are trying to tell me for that day. So if you don't have a daily practice with cards, I would really suggest doing it. Even if you don't have any spiritual abilities at the minute, the cards connect you to what you need to hear. But I do this every week for the community. So this is a weekly oracle forecast that is a message for everyone, and often they really resonate with a lot of people. So if you haven't seen these yet, check them out from previous weeks as well. There'll be messages there that you're dying to hear. So I've used the Spellcasting Oracle deck this week, which I've been using for a little while. I love this deck. And I've got three amazing cards. So starting with the first one, Compassion. This is saying that your angels and guides, and everybody's angels and guides at the minute, are really sending so much love down from the cosmos. There has been so many shifts and transitions going on for people, and 2020 we couldn't get away from our life being turned upside down. And as a result of that, people are feeling a bit out of sorts. They're getting excited about going back to the old way, but also nervous because there's parts of the old way and parts of our old life that we don't want to go back to. It's made us take a real stock of our life and think, what do I enjoy? What do I love? What actually makes me happy? Because they are the things that matter in life. And your angels and guides are sending this love into you so that you can take that bit of reflection time and really think, what makes me happy? Because ultimately, if we are not following our joy, what is the point? Why are we living a life where we're following and doing things we don't want to do, which is normally what we end up doing and what I did for a very, very long time. But this card is saying it's time to feel all that love. It's time to ground your energy. So if you have been up in the skies a bit overwhelmed, a bit thinking, where am I meant to go? What am I meant to be doing? Just ground your energy. Feel that white light coming down from the heavens and going right through you and dragging you down to the earth and connecting you with the earth's core. Really feel that grounding energy because you're meant to be tapping into this loving energy that they're sending you so that you can get clarity on what you do want. So please take a bit of reflection time this week because the next card is about closure. It's about closing the door on what you don't want in your life, closing the door on what needs to leave. So, what doesn't feel in alignment with you at the minute, what feels out of sorts, what are you doing every day or every week that you really don't want to do? It's time to let that go. It's time to walk a new path. So, what is that niggle inside of you? I always talk about this niggle because we've all got it. It's all burning inside. So, what is that niggle pulling you towards? Time to really start listening to it and moving forward. So, what is it that you need to let go of? It might be your old self. It might be that old you that just let everybody take advantage of them, walk all over them. You put everyone else first. If that's what you need to let go of, then you need to close the door on it and walk your new path. So, think about this week. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to really just let go of and move forward on a new direction? And this is the perfect time to do it. At the weekend, we've got a full moon, so you're going to be getting all these things coming up for you that you don't want in your life anymore. They're all coming up, old memories, old things that have happened to you. Use it as this time to really take stock. So use this compassion, give yourself the compassion to feel wherever you need to feel, and then close the door on it and let it go, because you're starting this new path, this new journey that you don't need to take it with you. And this is all about psychic abilities. So the third card is psychic abilities. Now, this isn't about becoming, a fortune teller or something like that. This is tapping into that real emotion inside of you, that yearning, that niggle, listening to that, letting that drive the bus, really owning what makes you happy and tapping into your own inner wisdom, because we have this amazing information inside of us. We just don't trust it. Our guides, our angels, our higher self have all of this information that they're dying to share with you, and we just don't get quiet and listen to it. So if you need to take that bit of time to meditate, to connect inwards, that is what you need to do. These cards are really saying it's about you, really you learning what you need to let go of and release, and listen to what's coming up from inside, not the external world. You're meant to shut that out and really go inside and hear your own inner voice. Now, this is part of what I teach in the membership group. So if you're not part of that yet, come and join it. We do meditations that really connect you in with your inner voice. And next month, we're doing all about angels and guides and how you use them to create a better life. But that's what's coming up for you at the minute. So you might have been getting all of these intuitive hits, all of these intuitive downloads, and not really understanding what they are. These are your guides, your angels, your higher self coming through to say, this is where you're meant to be going. You're meant to be following this new path. You're meant to be trying these new things. So give in to them, because believe me, the universe pushes you whether you like it or not. So please start listening to where you're meant to be going and leave behind what you're not meant to be taking with you, and give yourself that compassion, because your angels and guides are there to do that for you as well. So please listen to the cards this week. There has been a lot about closure lately. There's been a lot about new beginnings. So if you're not following this, the guides will push you anyway. And when they push you, it's not nice. They push you to breaking points so that you make that decision to flip. So listen to it first. Don't get to that point where you're at breaking point and you're like, I've had enough. That was where I got. And it's not pleasant. So please start to listen to it before then, because that's the natural path. That is where you're meant to be. So just trust what you're getting inside. That is you, your higher self, telling you exactly where you need to go. So trust it, believe in yourself, and let go of whatever it is you don't want to take with you, because you're ready for this new start. You're ready for this new journey. And I can't wait to hear all about it. So if they resonated with you this week, pop a comment in, let me know. I'd love to know what you thought of the cards, what your new journey is looking like, if you know that yet, and also how you're developing listening to what your inner voice is saying as well. So keep in touch, and I'll speak to you next week.